Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kitty G, aka EGTV, and I'm back again with another video. Today, I'm going to be wearing my France kit because I'm going to be supporting France for the Euros. That's my team. That's the team that I always supported my whole entire life. But big up to everybody watching. Big up to everybody. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, like the goddamn video. Let's get this video to at least 100 likes. So if you're watching on the playback, just smash that like button. It takes 2 seconds. But yo, let me just introduce everybody. Big up to everybody watching on Facebook. Big up to everybody watching on Arsenal Inside Out. I hope you guys are all good. Right, we're gonna be talking about today. We're gonna be talking about Ben White. We're gonna be talking about Lokonga. We're gonna be talking about ONANA. We're gonna be talking about a couple other players. But before we get any further, I need you guys to do me a favor: smash that like button. And people watching on Facebook, come join us on Twitter. Come join us on YouTube. But big up to you guys, and let's get the show started right about now. Yes, people. How's it going? So today I'm not by myself. I got a guest with me. She's backstage right now. Just bear with me. Lisa, how you doing?
On me myself. I'm good.
Kicking it. We got Gunnar Express in the house. Gunnar Express, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Just watching the second best footballer of all time, Pam these Hungarians, you know.
Okay, and then everybody, if you don't know what he's talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, the man himself. So what I'm going to be doing later on, guys, for anyone who wants to join in, I'll be doing a Twitter space, doing a watch along at the same time. So I'm going to have a Twitter space on my phone, and I'm going to have to watch along on the YouTube channel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have both of them running at the same time. So if you guys want to take part on Twitter, you can take part on Twitter. If you want to watch along on YouTube, you can watch along on YouTube. Whichever one you want to take part in, it's up to you guys. But today, guys, today, if I tell you guys the amount of rumors that are going around, the amount of crazy stuff that's happening, oh man, this club's hilarious. So I woke up thinking it was a normal day, but guess what, guys? Arsenal are preparing a bid for Ben White. Arsenal have submitted a bid for Lokonga. Arsenal Football Club are actually trying to make signings. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. What are you gonna say? But yo, I want to start with you. I want to start with the most relevant of the irrelevant news, right? Before we go any further. But people on Facebook, do me a favor. For the rest of the video, come join us. We're gonna be talking about Lokonga. We're gonna be talking about Kevin. We're gonna be talking about a bunch of stuff. James Maddison, possibly. We're gonna be talking about Van de Beek. We're going to be talking about a certain Man City player being linked to us every single week. Oh no, we could possibly miss out on ONANA. It's a big issue. If we miss out on ONANA at this point, it's just we're missing out on every target. But yeah, I'm going to get this video started in about a second. People on Facebook, come join us on YouTube for the rest of the video. But yeah, big up to everybody watching on Facebook. And you know what? I appreciate you guys. Now, let's get this show started. Gunnar Express, Gunnar Express, I'm going to start with you. This right here, I want to ask you, is this a relevant story or irrelevant story in your opinion? The story about Guendouzi changing his profile picture on back to Arsenal. Does that mean he's now staying?
No, because I know that Guendouzi's Twitter's ran externally, so I don't think it has anything to do with him personally more than it does, obviously, whoever runs his Twitter account, his social media manager, whoever's just decided to change it. But I mean, again, I want him to stay. I've made that quite clear in a lot of in your channel, in a lot of different channels and spaces, etc. But I don't know. I think he could sign a new contract, mainly at 1-year extension, and then probably leave and go to, I think Benfica's the link today where he's going to go to. So I don't see him staying, unfortunately.
Okay, Lisa, what about you?
No, I think because didn't his loan finish with who was the German team?
Berlin.
Yeah, so I think the loan finished. So technically he's still our player, but I think himself, he kind of made it clear he doesn't want to come back. So unless we give him, as Wascall said, give him a 1-year contract to kind of hold his value up and then sell him. But I think how the situation went out last season, it's just a weird situation. If a good value of money comes up for him, sell him. If not, put the 1-year contract and put him on another loan kind of thing.
Okay, so what I'm going to show you guys on the screen right now is what everyone is talking about. This is what everyone's talking about, right? This is what everyone's talking about. They're saying the fact that he put this up on his social media, they're like, yo, this is why they're thinking he will most likely be staying. It's a hint that he will be staying at Arsenal, making his Twitter thing back to Arsenal, making his display picture Arsenal in the new kit, everything Arsenal again. It's just, I don't know. Are we reading too much into it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Simple thing. We're reading too much into it, so it's fake news. We keep it moving. We keep it moving, people. But before we keep it moving, big up Lisa, big up Gunner Express, big up everybody in the chat. If you guys want to jump on, you can jump on in a bit. But first, we need to get through all the fake news and the real news before we get to the big news, right? Next, I'm going to sell you guys. Martin Ødegaard. Real Madrid have made the decision for us. Good news or bad news? They basically said Ancelotti is keen on keeping him at Real Madrid. There is no way he is leaving this summer unless Arsenal come in with a ridiculous bid, which we are not going to be doing. Arsenal were looking for another loan deal. It looks like Ancelotti has made it clear that the 22-year-old midfielder is going to be part of his plans for this upcoming season. So have we dodged the bullet, or is this a big blow?
I'll go first. Yeah, I think that for us, it's still a win-win situation because I think what his main concern or what his main goal is to just get sustainability and a game time, because I think his contract ends in 2 years. If it doesn't go to that plan, that they actually give him a reassurance that he's going to be playing in and out. I feel like he's going to come back for us, or we are going to go back for him. So it's either the Real Madrid keep their word and he's playing in all the minutes that he need. If not, he might run his contract down, or we might pay him for less of the money that Real Madrid is saying that we need to pay.
Someone's here saying, I don't want Odegaard. He's bang average. Woo! I know you echo those thoughts, Gunner Express.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he's bang average.
So what's your what's your end of game? Like, are you saying just there's no point discussing him?
Well, I mean, again, with me and Ødegaard, I definitely take him back on a loan. Not that I think he's a good player, but a loan move for a player like him is not that bad. I think any club would accept that. Obviously, Liverpool fans are talking about signing him as well earlier in his loan spell. So yes, he has some qualities, and I think he could improve us slightly. But when it comes to paying the money, which is obviously what they want, which is obviously what Carlo wants, no, I wouldn't pay a single penny for him yet. He hasn't had enough time at Arsenal to warrant a big move, which is what he'll be. And to be honest, I want to see him under Carlo Ancelotti. If he can't fit under Carlo Ancelotti, then he's not a good enough footballer, because Carlo he'll play to the style that Ødegaard, in my opinion, best fits to. So it's time for Ødegaard to prove how good he is, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm not interested in him. So dodge a bullet.
All right, people, do me a favor. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think about Ødegaard. Get Coutinho on loan for the cam spot. BISSOUMA, Ben White. Arsenal need at least 5 quality players. Top mix. Get Coutinho on loan. What? 32 people in the chat. Come on, people, get those likes up. Okay, so guys, we got people saying Coutinho for 17 million is a steal. Are you guys entertaining the Coutinho?
No.
No,
I think that no. I think for us, my biggest issue is, as much as that price is good, I don't want like shortstop to kind of get those players and not actually move up. It's either you get the quality players that you need for your profile to kind of build a system, a game plan to move up, rather than paying a 17 million and kind of stop the development of other people or other players in the team. Yeah.
I got, honestly, the thing is, I got France on my mind. I got some people calling me, asking me for betting advice, even though I don't gamble. It's like some guy just messaged me, said, he's putting Bitcoins on Germany. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I know what Bitcoins is, but I didn't know you could gamble Bitcoins. For anyone who gambles, beats me. But yo, Gunner Express, Coutinho, What are we saying? No to Coutinho?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't get this whole, oh, he's a steal for £17 million. Like, he's crap. He is. He's crap, unfortunately. Again, I think he's another player, a bit like Alexis Sanchez, where he was very, very good for a team in the Premier League, made the wrong decision in terms of the way he left his club and who he went to, and obviously the money that he went for, or in terms of Alexis Sanchez, the wages, flopped at the new team, and then ever since then he's been seen as a flop. And I think Coutinho, I don't like him as a player in terms of like his morals. The way he left Liverpool for me was quite disgusting, in the same way that Sanchez left us. We gave him everything. Liverpool gave Coutinho everything. They gave him a platform. He performed, and he wanted out so badly that he faked an injury so that he couldn't play games. And like, my worry is if we get Coutinho and he does play well, he has a good season at Arsenal, scores, I don't know, 15 goals, whatever. I see him then leaving straight away. I see him just dipping, just leaving us in the dirt, forgetting about us completely. Yeah. And I don't want that. Arsenal are a big club. We shouldn't be letting players do that to us. And I see that's for me exactly what James Rodriguez has done to Everton. He came for Ancelotti, stayed for a season, promised the world, and he's going to leave. So
and
we're a big club. We shouldn't be doing
Sorry to interrupt you. Another thing is, I think that he's past his prime. Like, we can actually buy a kid that no one knows for that 17 million and actually develop him. That's why I'm saying I don't want no short stop to kind of get those players and hope for the better. It's rather you develop the players and the profile you need to actually move forward.
I hear that. So people are saying no to Coutinho. Yo, Aslan, what are you saying about Coutinho? Because I will just say my thing. Coutinho personally is not the player that I would be targeting this summer. I think we need a profile of player that will come in, that will give us instant success, but at the same time, that will not come with the baggage and the wage structure that Coutinho's on. Coutinho's going to be getting paid a lot of money, and he'll need to produce at a high level to warrant that type of income. And we know Coutinho, he's a good player, but he struggled. He went to Germany, came back, they didn't want him. He went on loan somewhere else, didn't he, from Barcelona? Or did he only go to Germany? Did he only go to Bayern?
I think he only went to Bayern.
Yeah. Okay, so he only went to Bayern, but still, for you to go to Bayern Munich, win the Champions League, and not have any part of it, it's just and you're one of the most expensive players to ever sign for Barcelona, most expensive player to ever sign for Barcelona. He's a trap for 17 million. It's a trap. They're basically trying to dump a wage on us.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I wouldn't take him. You know, I've said it in quite a few streams now. That I don't want Arsenal to identify players where their surplus requirements at their current club. We need to go out there and identify players who are the best players of that team, whether it be, bottom of the half of the table, top of the half of the table. It doesn't matter. As long as they're quality and they can bring something to the team, they're the type of players that we need to be identifying. His 17 mil, I mean, it's not that steep of a price, but his wages would
my days. Stop. Did it. Stop. You guys don't know what I've seen. Did you see what AFC Bell? He dropped the bomb.
Yeah. I thought you were going to talk about it. About James Maddison. He's our number one target.
It's revealed that Arsenal, to the Bell, that a player the club has been contacting recently over the months has been James Maddison. Informed sources confirmed that the player, holy shit, what the hell's going on? I don't even want to read it.
So what's the rumored price then? Like if he's revealing
the Arsenal Bell,
the name and the face.
Players the club has been in contact with in recent months is James Maddison. Informed sources confirmed that the player is on the club's list of goals, and it cannot be concluded that there is no future move by the club at some point in this window.
So James Maddison is the play, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get the rest of the article. What does it say? What does the rest of AFC Bell's thing say? So the rest of it is James Maddison. The club is interested in James Maddison and is undisputedly, after confirming that we have received trusty sources that the news is apparently the English local media in the coming days deny club's interest and deny the facts. What?
No, it's a bit messy, but I think he said that we didn't want to pay too much for who's the Norwich guy that went to what's called
Buendia.
Yeah, they didn't want to pay too much because he wasn't our main target, but James Maddison is, so that's why they went not too long for.
I'll be honest with you guys. If the rumors have any weight to it, I don't want Maddison. I would go all out for Jack Grealish, because let's be honest, how much are we going to pay for this guy? 50, 60 million?
Yeah, I think 50. And I think there were sources that came out that apparently him and his manager are not on good terms. So that might put the price down. But I reckon Leicester's going to put 50 if you want him.
I can't believe that this is actually like a serious link. I'm quite shocked that the club is being linked to Maddison, especially when Leicester are in a better position than us, and you would think he would want to stay at Leicester.
Bro, the Premier League transfer window's open, right? It's official, yeah? So if that's the case, why don't you just go and get BISSOUMA?
Yeah.
Why don't you go and get that signing done? Like, it's so blatantly easy, or to us fans, it's so blatant that we need that profile of player, but yet we're getting these type of links thrown around by the hottest ITK. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Me personally, I would take the money that we're going to spend on him. I would sell 5 players who need to get rid of and go all out for Grealish.
So you're saying you're not spending that type of money on Maddison?
Not 50, 60 million on Madison. No way. No way.
Because isn't Maddison a number 10 and Grealish is a left wing? If I might be wrong, so please correct me.
Yeah, I think sorry to cut you, Lisa. I think he has that freedom of floating anywhere across that attacking line. So he can go from left wing to attacking mid and float to the right as well. So he's kind of like that Buendia, how Buendia is supposedly a right winger, but he floats centrally and to the other side as well. So
because like I think I have a gut feeling that Grealish is going to Man City. Like that's just a hint where that's what Pep wants. Because I think my main issue, because like the way that the links have been coming out, and then it's like from like main sources like Charles and everything, that they generally have access to the club to give them that information. I know for a fact that we're gonna spend big. My main issue is who you're bringing in to put that type of money, because I know that we need midfielders. We need midfielders can generally score goals and assist. Like I can't go another season relying too much on Aubameyang to kind of hit that patch that he was 2 seasons ago. So for me, I wouldn't mind it, but I have to see what type of players you're bringing in to support him.
All right, so this tweet from AFC Bellman, like I'm quite shocked. So the main thing that caught me by surprise is the fact that they say James Maddison is the center of attention for Arsenal. So he is the target. Yeah, he's the #1 target. It still doesn't say who the #1 target is, but if he is the main target and he's the one that we've been going after this whole time, we really hold our cards to our chest. Like we don't tell people who our targets are. This is impressive. What are you saying? Because everyone else has been talking. I haven't heard from you.
I agree with Aslan. I don't want to. His quality. Before I say anything, he's very good. He's a very good player, but he's not.
Wow,
no,
I'm surprised, man.
There's a reason. He's playing for a better team, whether you want to accept that or not. Leicester are 20 times the team we are right now. So for him to downgrade to Arsenal, and I'm going to say that because that's a fact, he would be downgrading. For him to downgrade to Arsenal, he's going to either need a lot of money, and I mean a lot of money. He's going to probably have to be one of the highest paid players, and I don't think he deserves that. I don't think he's good enough for that. And he's going to have to be treated like a marquee signing. He's going to need to be the centre focus of the team. He's going to have to be seen as the biggest player, and he isn't good enough for that. And again, nowhere am I saying he's bad, but for me, a marquee signing is somebody on the world-class level of a Jack Grealish or, you know, someone like Messi or Ronaldo. And I'm not comparing Grealish to Messi and Ronaldo before people in the comments start taking it out of context, but a marquee signing, someone who will instantly improve your team. And Maddison, for me, is not that. Grealish is. So I agree with Aslan. If you're going to go and spend 60 million on Maddison, pay him stupid amounts of money and make him the key signing, go and buy Grealish. Just go and say to Villa, because you got to remember, Villa are worse than us. So it'd probably be easier to convince Grealish to come to Arsenal than Maddison. But go to Grealish, say, look, here's your money. Here's the money, Villa. Buy Grealish. I don't want Maddison. He's very injury prone. He always picks up an injury every season. He doesn't score as many goals as some people seem to think he does. He's very good on free kicks. But yeah, he's not Jack Grealish, and I want Jack Grealish. So
is he like the main target, or there's other targets that they're gonna bring in? Because that's my only issue. Because like that, him and I think there was another player that we actually put a bid in is like the concrete players that it's kind of confirmed that we're going for. So for me, I wouldn't mind it.
Also confirmed.
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind it. It kind of depends on what other areas are you trying to fix up, because it kind of just shows that we're going to spend big. But then I'm like, you got to be careful, because like this summer is the most important summer that I've seen in a really, really long time. So it's either you get it right and we take a couple steps forward to the future or to the way that Arteta wants to play, or we even just stuff it up and then we're 2-3 steps backwards again.
Guys, on transfer market, right? I mean, I know transfer market's valuation on players is not always 100% accurate, but
yeah,
like they've got him valued at 50 mil. Now, looking at how long he has left on his contract runs out June 30th, 2024. So he's still got 3 years left. I believe his valuation, and you know, going by how Leicester sell their players, their business is nothing short of, you know, very, very good. You know, they get their bang for their buck when they're selling players. So this guy is going to go for no less than 60-65 mil. I'm telling, like, especially with the English tax, like 24 years old. This past season, he's had 8 goals, 7 assists in 31 appearances. It's a decent record, but I'll be honest with you, like, he's gonna go for a lot of money. So, like I said earlier, if I had a choice out of him or Grealish, go all out for Grealish.
All right, let's go to the people in the comment section, because this is gonna take. Forget about Ben White. This is massive, right? This is massive. People
I wish we could forget about Ben White.
I agree. Oh, no. For a second, right now there's bigger issues. Maddison is massive if we can get him, but will we? People in the chat, people are saying, "Come on!" Like, people are saying, "Slowest taker in history." What?
Talker.
Oh, okay. I don't know who he's talking about, but bro, just talk. What the hell is he talking about? Okay.
Yeah, I'd say it's around 80 million. In fact, if Maguire's going for 80, Chilwell's 50.
Egal, honestly,
be around 80.
Oh, the young guy from PSV.
Yeah, 100%, Gunnar.
Yeah.
He's got 3 years left on his contract. Come on, man.
Guys, you guys aren't telling me what you guys think. What's wrong with you guys? You guys are just saying a bunch of random. Okay, here we go. Maguire went for 80 million. Madison's gonna go for 20 to 80 million. That's true. That's gonna cost a lot.
At that point, just get Grealish.
Madison is PR 28. What? Madison is a PR controlled statement by the club. I am a dickhead. What?
No, you're not a dickhead. Why not? Come on, man.
I don't. Wait, Maguire can't be 30 years old already. There's no way.
No. Shocks. Are you sure about that? 28 when you moved to Man United.
He made a.
Wait, let me search it up.
He's so injury prone. Yeah, big up Miss Melina, man.
Yeah, he is very injury prone. That's one thing. He got injured this season, if you remember as well. Yeah, did he? He couldn't play against us, could he? He was out for the game against Arsenal.
Madison is highly interested. Let's see what happens, though.
That's the game that we slapped him, wasn't it? We slapped him, and they Maddison and Harvey Barnes are both out.
the one English player that I want Arsenal to identify and go all out, well, apart from Grealish, that would be what's his name? Oh, fuck's sake, his name just slipped out of my mind. Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips. That guy is a solid DM. Like, he would bring muscle, everything to our midfield that we don't have. So apart from Grealish, we have to go
Pirlo,
yeah? Sorry?
Yeah, people, do me a favor. Smash that like button.
There you go.
Smash that like button. We have over 90 people in the chat. Let's try to get this over to 100 people, and let's try to get to at least 100 likes. But before we go any further, the Maddison thing kind of came out of nowhere. Yo, a lot of people agree with you with Phillips, though. Phillips is a baller. Now, first things first, we need to go to the main stories, and then we'll come back to the Maddison story, because I'm kind of shocked. It came out of nowhere. I didn't expect it. Final take. I would take Maddison. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I would take Maddison. I would be up for it. 24 years old. He still has a lot of time to grow as a player. Yes, he might be a little bit injured, but he's not an injury-prone player. Like, let's be real. He's not Jack Wilshere. He's not even Ramsey. This guy, what's his injury record? Let's check it out. How bad do you think it really is? Like, who are we to be sticking our noses up to James Maddison? Are we dumb? Man's a good baller, bro. What are you guys saying, though? You guys are saying no?
I'm not sticking my nose up. I just think for the money and for what he's going to want in terms of not just wages, in terms of his treatment, and again, he's going to want to be the best player, the biggest player. His
injury history is not bad.
In his name. No, but Egal.
I'm looking at his injury history right now. It's amazing.
No, but he's not.
Who said his injury history is bad? Look at this.
No, he picks up injuries every while. It is when he picks up injuries. He could pick up an injury for like a week or two, and it's when.
Look, he's missed in his career. He's the biggest injury he's had. He's missed 72 games.
Yeah, but again, it's when. It's not how long. It's when he picks up injuries. It's the timing.
He's had in 2018 to 2002 until this year. He's had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 injuries. Right. The bad thing is he's had 3 back-to-back knee injuries and 1 hip injury. But everything else, if you actually look at it, this is not bad.
But sorry, Egal, to interrupt you. I think you have to take into account, the way Leicester operates is they just have their first team and they just focus on that, and they play them in and out, in and out, in and out. And then you compare to their bench is when they get injured, they don't have a like-to-like replacement. So I think they just kind of bag on all their 11 players to kind of play the whole season kind of thing. So that's why his injuries tend to pick up more.
Okay, so people in the chat, this is his injury history. This is his injury history right there. Right? That's not an injury-prone player, in my opinion. And Lisa, what you just said right there, they do have a smaller squad, so he's going to pick up more injuries. It makes sense. But first things first, let's go back to this. Are you guys going to take him? If Arsenal Football Club are going to spend that type of money, whatever amount it is, 50, 60, would you drop that type of money on him?
No.
Lisa?
I say yes, but depends on the people around him, on what players they bring in.
Okay, fair. Now, let's just keep it moving. The next story is going to piss some people off. They're not going to be happy. They're not going to understand it. They're not going to get why we're doing it. But supposedly, priority, let me make it clear. Supposedly, priority number 1 in the center back position for Arsenal Football Club this summer is Ben White. Ben White is Arsenal's number 1 priority when it comes to the center back position. They're willing to spend about 50 million if it takes up to 50 million pounds. They are looking to raid Brighton for their center back and their central midfielder BISSOUMA and Ben White. Arsenal are looking to spend in the region of upwards of 150 million pounds this summer, supposedly, by LT Arsenal's tweet earlier today. So if it's correct that Arsenal are looking to spend that much money, it looks like we might be spending 50 million on a defender, 50 million on a right back. No, not on a right back. 50 million on a defender, which is a center back position, 50 million on a midfielder, 1 midfielder, and we might be getting another budget midfielder in Lokonga. But we're going to talk about Lokonga in a moment. there is a big issue in my opinion. Why are we looking to spend this much money on Ben White when we have still not solved the right back situation, still not signed what's his name, Onana? And also, guys, just so you guys know, Arsenal's #1 priority right now might be working on this Ben White deal, but at the same time, Onana is looking at other options, and we could lose Onana. So I don't get it. Am I wrong to say we should have our priorities straight? Center back should not be a #1 priority for us? Tell me, guys.
For me, I think it should, because you know how especially on Twitter, when people are saying like, I think we had like the 4th or 5th best defense in the league, you have to take into account we had that because of David Luiz, and he left. So I think that he's a liked replacement for him on what he brings. And then I think you have to take into account, I think one of the defenders, Holding or Chambers, is going to be leaving, because I remember at the start of the season, Holding was going to go to Newcastle, but one of our defenders got injured. So I think it's one of them that are going to leave. Like, as much as the price kind of back away, but if they're willing to spend on that just on a center back, then it tells me again that they're going to spend big in the summer. Like, I personally want a defender, because at the end of the day, our defenders are really young, because most of our fans are backing that Gabriel and Saliba are going to be playing in and out for a whole season, because you have to take into account injury comes in. Are they going to be injured in the most important games? They're still young. They need to kind of develop, because none of them are going to be playing with each other for the whole 38 weeks of the whole season. So we're going to be losing a lot of players, and we got to cover them up. So I think sometimes, as much as the price kind of like sets it back, because as most of you guys said, English tax, Premier League tax take into account. If they went out and got another replacement that has a like-to-like skill set as David Luiz and costs a bit cheap, I wouldn't mind. But I know for a fact that we need to get a defender in that has that type of leadership, that had a type of skill set as David Luiz, to kind of put that gap in.
True, I hear that. All right, yo, let me go to Gunnar Express and Aslan in a bit. But before I do that, I need you guys to do me a favor, guys. Let's try to at least get this video to 100 likes. All I need to do is smash that like button. It takes 2 seconds. Who did that?
Sorry, I have hay fever. It's my first time hitting me.
You were laughing.
No, it's hitting me good. So if you hear coughing, I apologize.
All right, so people in the chat, thumbs up or thumbs down for Ben White. I think he's a great baller. I absolutely like Ben White. Don't get me wrong. But I think spending that type of outlet on a center back right now, when we have other issues, it kind of reminds me of when we signed Pepe and we spent so much money when we needed a center back. It's like we were doing the opposite of what we did with the Pepe deal. Anyways, what are you guys saying?
Yeah, don't want him. He's not good enough, man.
Same thing.
Overrated.
Yeah, I echo what Gunex just said. I mean, look, in the chat, big up Mart, yeah, you just highlighted it, bro. Now, look, I hear your point, but you know, when we bought Mustafi, he was supposedly a centre back who can also play right back, or a right back who could also play a centre back. We have Callum Cafu Chambers, who supposedly can play centre back, right back, CDM. Well, we've never seen him play CDM for Arsenal. Look, in my opinion, I don't want us to get players who are jack of all trades but are master of none. I want a specialist in a specific position. I don't want us to go and get a player who plays left wing, CDM, and goalkeeper. Yeah, to me, it don't make sense. Go and get a specialist. Go and fork out. If you're going to fork out on quality, get a specialist, not someone who can cover 3-4 positions. We have a 25-man squad. There's plenty of players to cover positions when need be. So that's how I feel on the matter.
Okay, I hear you. Whew. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not feeling this Ben White thing, even though I know he can play center back, right center back, CDM. I hear you. I hear you, but we're not signing him to play as a right back. We're not signing him to play as a CDM. We're not signing him to play as a right, on that right hand side as a right-sided defender. I feel like we're just signing him to be our future center back for this club, the cornerstone of this club, the leader to push everybody. And if you're spending that type of money on Ben White, is he really going to be that guy?
Bro, he's not even tall enough, bro. Like, is he even 6 foot tall? Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, when you look at Ben White, are you scared, bro?
No.
Huh?
Where does that come from?
Nah, bro. I want like centre backs, right? Who instill fear when they look at you.
You want
when you
over.
lock eyes, they like, motherfucker, you today are not scoring against me. Yeah, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you your worst nightmare whilst you're awake. Yeah, I'm not any of these other 19 pussyo Premier League teams who've got their pussyo centre backs, right? You're facing me today. I play for Big Boy Arsenal Football Club. I want them type of defenders, not Benjamin White. You're right, Benjamin. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, man said, let's get Lewis Dunk.
That's a good shout. But I mean, I would have taken it personally a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
I would have taken him a couple of years.
I don't want either.
Man says Ben White is 6 foot.
I don't want.
Bro, Mustafi was 6 foot, bro. Mustafi was 6 foot. I want people like in the mold of Virgil van Dijk, bro.
Yeah.
I want that type of centre back. If anything, bro, if you're gonna go spend 40, 50 mil on Ben White, go and get Koulibaly, right? I know he's 30 years old, but look at Chelsea. They went and bought flipping what's his name?
Silva.
36 years old, bro. 36 years old. And my man won the Champions League. Go and get him. Let him come in. Let Saliba learn of a seasoned veteran of a centre back.
Yeah, Aslan, you're getting a mixed message from the crowd. Some people are saying, you know what?
That's fine. I'm not here to convince everyone to jump on the Aslan train, the Aslan bandwagon. Everyone has their own opinion. I respect it. Do you understand? Mine just happens to be this. I have strong feelings. If you agree, cool. If you don't, cool.
All right, let's keep it moving. The last two stories. First one, Onana. Looks like we're going to lose Onana. He's not going to sign for Arsenal because someone else is going to come buy him for 7 million euros before us.
My one is a mixed message because, like, remember how sometimes your agent or the club wants the deal to kind of hurry up. They start like making up stories to get the deal done as soon as possible. But I think that's where like most of our frustration with Arsenal is. This is the easiest deal. Like, you just have to put 70 mil, give it to what's called Ajax, and that's it. He's our player kind of thing. But I remember, I think Charles, he said that we won't be signing players. You won't see a lot of players sold or anything like that till after the Euros. So unless that they kind of put a price or they're talking about, because I know that his appeal got reduced. They still want to know like how much you want to pay for him, But then it's so simple. You pay the amount and he's our player. Like, it's that simple.
No, but the headlines today is, oh no, or are you worried about losing Onana?
No, I'm not worried. I think
could Arsenal lose out on the signing of Onana? What do you guys think? Like, could we lose out on him? Is this an actual possibility?
What, is there like any other teams linked to him?
Yes, there's several other teams linked to him. It's now scary how many clubs are linked to him.
What, like within the Premier League or in like in a continent in Europe?
Okay, you want me to name some of the clubs that are linked to him?
Go ahead.
Please.
Okay, where is it?
I saw Tottenham's name up there too.
I see
the only one from the Premier League that I know of.
No, but some of the links that were of the clubs that were linked to him made no sense, honestly.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that sometimes
some of them are like Belgian clubs, some of them are Spanish clubs, some of them are Italian clubs. Like I seen even AC Milan as an option, but it makes no sense.
That makes sense because they're losing Donnarumma, aren't they? So
they already signed. They already signed. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's an unnamed team in the Premier League that are after him.
I thought it was Tottenham.
No, there's an unnamed team after him in the Premier League. That's what they're saying. They're saying Arsenal could lose. Could actually be Manchester United, because Manchester United.
Who reported it?
No, they sorry to interrupt. Manchester United assigned another third goalkeeper or something like that. Like I remember. Let me find the link so I can send it to you, because I think that we're the only one that legit has concrete.
Okay, so Barcelona and Real Madrid could be looking at him also. This is weird. It makes no sense.
Who reported it, Egal?
The original report is from the Express.
Oh, I'm not believing it.
Yeah. So the original report is from the Express. They're saying that they're major clubs. They're not naming many names. They're just naming unnamed Premier League team. They're saying Italian teams, Spanish teams, and two. They're saying 3 world giants in Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Arsenal after. So those are the reports. You can't really believe any of them, but that's what it says. Are you worried though?
No.
So
Fake,
how you doing?
It's fake.
Yeah, what's up,
All
boys?
fake.
What's up, guys?
Everyone's
I decided
what's
something,
good, bro?
guys. Honestly, guys,
People say never trust the Express.
yeah. Honestly, guys, we need to stop reading these stupid articles. We need to chill out. We need to be on the beach.
Yeah.
It's summer
It's all
holidays.
fake, bro.
Look here.
I'm kicking it,
be on the
bro.
beach. It's time to be on the beach, guys.
I'm gonna be in Canada
The
in a couple
season
days.
hasn't
So
even
I'm
started
chilling.
yet, and we're crying about players that are probably not gonna come anyways. Look here, I'm on the beach. Next season, I'm on the beach. My sunglasses out already. My tan is already out already. Sun, everything's out
Incoming
already.
crunky rant.
My man, I'm gone, man. Next season, you know what? I'm not showing up next season. If don't expect to see me next season. Honestly, man, I'm not even joking, man.
Yo, you know what Sahal is? This is Sahal. Match day 1.
Bro, watch. We're gonna get Burnley, man. Burnley's gonna destroy us.
You're on mute, Shops. You're on mute, bro.
I muted him on purpose because the man has
Oh,
a
yeah.
clear background noise. Yeah.
Bro, it's not
Anyways,
even point of ranting about them anymore. Those guys.
Sahal's a passionate fan.
I'm
emotion
out of
seeps
energy,
out of
man.
his
I'm out of
body.
energy, man.
Yo, Sahal. Incoming. What? Check the latest.
He's going to
Fabrizio
Atletico
Romano
Madrid.
tweet.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that right now.
He's going to Atletico Madrid.
Who?
There's
DePaul?
another player.
DePaul.
Fudge. The Paul's gone, people.
Yeah, I had Fabrizio
mean,
just
It
confirmed it.
lasted all but 2 weeks.
Mm.
And you know the
look at
funny
that,
thing
bro.
is,
Look at that.
our fans have no shame. We put him in the Arsenal kit already.
Yeah, so our fans are like that, bro. We put
35
Buendia in an
million
Arsenal
only.
shirt.
Yo, did you guys see the Ben White Arsenal shirt? It's
Arsenal
oh my
never
god, it's
contacted.
embarrassing. They put Ben White in an Arsenal kit on Tuesday.
We're
Bro,
gonna
if I see Ben White,
Shameless.
if I see Ben White in an Arsenal kit, we're not finishing hard in 10th. I don't care. And I'm being serious. Ben White is so unbelievably overrated. He's so poor.
I mean,
he's such a bang average shit defender. He's Rob Holding in an England team. That's it. He's shit. He's dog shit.
Bro. I'm not saying he is, but I'm getting Mustafi vibes, bro. English
Bro,
Mustafi.
100%. He's trash.
Every
man.
time, I'm sorry, guys. Every time you say
50 million
Mustafi's name,
pounds
I
is
just
just
get flashbacks,
embarrassing.
man.
Oh my.
Someone
Bro,
made this.
who done this? Bruv,
Yeah.
who done this? Am I
I
following
saw this earlier.
account?
I saw this earlier still.
All the top
Bro, am I
reds,
following this account?
All these big
No.
Arsenal fans, bro.
I think you might be still.
Is it one of them big Arsenal ITK accounts?
No,
It's your
I
boy-
think it's
it's your boy
one
Chris
that, like
Wheatley, guys.
graphic designs.
It's your boy Chris Wheatley, bro.
This is so embarrassing, bro. He's not my boy, bro. He unfollowed me, bro. He unfollowed me.
On a serious
Did he?
note, if we get Ben White, man, seriously, don't have any
people,
expectations, man. He's
People,
so
this
shit.
is the lead story today. Arsenal Football Club's bid 13 million pounds. Just 4 million less than what the club actually wanted. Of 17 million euros. The club wanted 17 million euros. Arsenal are 4 million, are doing what they regularly do, wheeling and dealing. At lunchtime today, we bid 13 million pounds, which is 15 million euros or something like that for this youngster, the 21-year-old Anderlecht midfielder who is the captain of his club, who is in the Belgian national team right now, who is looked as an up-and-coming player. They're looking at him as an alternative who can play in several positions when Pate is injured or not in the game, we could use him. When we need somebody next to Thomas Partey, we could use him. And you know what? He will be all around a decent midfielder to add to the collection of midfielders we currently have. He will originally, his price was touted for around 12 million. Now it looks like it's going to cost us at least 17 million. What do you guys think? Are you interested? Do you want him? And the bid has been confirmed from every single source that the bid took place today. The bid was submitted. The bid was rejected. And the reason why it was rejected was because we're 4 million away. Now, you guys can talk about it any which way you want. You can talk about how we're being cheap, about 4 million less than the offer, how we might go in for another bid of 14 billion this time, just 1 million more than what we already bid. Whichever way you want to talk about it. But in my opinion, it's a positive move. We've seen something actually happening. We've seen them actually trying to make something positive. We see them trying to sign a player. Even though the player is currently in the Euros, we're actually bidding. We're trying to get the deal over the line. To me, this is something positive. We can take something positive away from this, showing that, you know what, we have a plan in place. We're trying to get stuff done. If you want to take it from a negative perspective, you can also look at it from that perspective, because you know I'm trying to be balanced. But as a person who looks at things half full, I'm looking at this as, you know what, we're doing something good. We're trying. You guys tell me what you think.
I don't see no problem with lowballing an offer, because really and truly he's not that well known across Europe. So to try and at least test the waters with a certain price, I got no problem with it. Just as long as if it's somebody that we actually want, don't let somebody else come in and just say, all right, yeah, boom, there's a 20 mil, and then we're taking them off your hands. Be sure in what you're doing. I hope for a fact they've done the scouting mission to see exactly who is looking for a CDM/CM and who's possibly scouting them and stuff like that. If they're just doing this and then trying to lowball and take time, and then somebody else like, I don't know, Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid or just another big club just comes and it just says, yeah, boom, there's the amount that you want in it, we're taking them like that, I'm going to be fucking pissed off if that's the case. But other than that, I got no problem with them lowballing.
Yeah, no, he's a good player. He's a good player. I've kind of watched most of his videos. I did a bit of research into like what type of players Arteta wants. I think Arteta's moving into that power and fast movement. Yeah. So I've seen his long balls. He hits the target. His kick or his weight of the ball is just magnificent. So for him to be a squad player, it's gonna take time for him to develop, because he's not gonna get straight into the first team. Because like you kind of saw when Partey got injured, we didn't have like a like kind of midfielder to kind of do the work. So now it's all nice and balanced, because it's gonna take time to kind of develop in the way Arteta wants him to play, and then when he's ready, he's just gonna kick in there.
I agree.
All right, let's go to Aslan first, and then we'll go to Gunnar. Aslan.
Sorry, are we talking about Lokonga?
Yeah.
Bro, people, forgive me, I still haven't checked him out, but like he sounds promising. Good age, good price for us to add squad depth. So yeah, I think a good signing for the future. And if we're getting rid of the likes of Guendouzi, I think he would come in and fill in his space. And when it comes to like domestic cup competitions or certain games where for him to come and ride out the last 10 minutes of a game, I think he's that type of player. So yeah, good age. I think it will be a good signing for sure.
And sorry to mention, he's also a captain too.
Oh my God!
Oh, so he's got leadership.
Oh my God!
That impresses me. That's what I like about him.
Yo! Stop right there! Stop right there! He's going to Bayern.
Nah, that's a lie.
Where are you saying that? I just said don't let no one else lowball us. All right, they better go in now, man. They better go in serious now, bro.
No, you have to take into account, like if you're a young player and you want to like play minutes, because that's what Bayern do. They just kind of take players and they don't even get a sniff of the first team in any shape or form. So if he wants to take that
it's not always true,
and kind of get that experience in and out, then 100%. But I think that it's just one of those narratives, because we've been linked to so many players that we don't know it's in for. We're saying that's a player we want to get, So it's like agent talk or kind of media trying to get kind of rates and everything like that.
Also,
So
I don't know.
This pisses me off, man. How the hell is it? This is bullshit. This is fake news. This is not
Yeah.
real. How on earth? How on earth are we just talking about not letting other big clubs come to us? And immediately, my guy just puts a tweet out. Yo, just so you guys know, Italian sources. What the hell do Italian sources know about Bayern? You tell me. The player's Belgian. Make it make sense. The player's Belgian. The Italian sources are telling you about Bayern Munich's what bullshit. Smells like bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm done. Smells like bullshit.
Gunnar Rex, what do you think of the signing, bro?
Hmm?
What do you think of the Lokonga?
Well, one quick thing. The thing about Bayern Munich not playing players is actually false. They play a lot of young players a lot of the time. So if he did go to Bayern Munich, he'd get a lot of play time. So there is that incentive there. But I don't think they're in for him. I think, again, it's fake news. It's trying to get reactions out of Arsenal fans, which is what I keep trying to tell people. Whenever you react negatively to a article, especially the Onana one, you're giving them money, you're giving them what they want. So just don't react to it. Just wait till you see the player holding the shirt or not. But yeah, in terms of Lokonga, a lot of people know nothing about him, and I can tell because there's people saying he's similar to Vieira. There's people saying he's similar to many different defensive midfielders. He's not a defensive midfielder. He's not that good defensively, if we're being totally honest. He's a box-to-box. He's a weird player. He's got a very, very good ball on him. He can pass to the opposition third. He's very good at passing the ball. But in terms of defensiveness, he's quite poor. And sometimes he's a bit rash, a bit like Gabriel. Like he can just put a tackle in randomly or play a really poor ball. And you think, why have you done that? Like take your time and be on the ball. And I get he's young, but the worrying thing there is he's in the Belgian league. If you're being rash in the Belgian league, that worries me a little bit. But hopefully that can change with more experience.
Yeah.
The most similar player for me in the Premier League is Sander Berg. Sander Berg is better defensively and better at keeping the ball, but Lokonga's a much better passer. So a lot of fans wanted Berg. I would have taken him for a cheap price. So it's promising in a sense that he's similar. Arsenal wanted Berg. It was quite obvious that we wanted him. So Lokonga's pretty much like for like, just a little bit difference here and there. But one thing I'll say with Lokonga, he has a massive temper in terms of he can just throw out randomly. He'll get a yellow card or something and kick off, a bit like Guendouzi did. So if Arteta can't control Guendouzi's anger management or whatever people try to lie and say it was when it was just simply a fiery youth temper that many youth players have, how is he going to deal with Lokonga? Because he's the exact same. He has that fireness in him that he wants to win and he wants to succeed. That Guendouzi has. So personally, I want to see Arteta deal with that. I don't think he'll deal with it well, as he's already shown he can't. But leadership-wise, his managers that he's been under, they say that he's a mature head on a young player's shoulders. So much like Martinelli, he's very mature, which I like a mature young player. So
there you go.
I'd take him.
Do you know what I think? One second, Egal.
You like seasoned pros. That's what it is.
1 second, Egal. You know what? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Arsenal were using this name, to try and get either Sander Berg cheaper or BISSOUMA.
No. Because
they could be throwing it out to make it look like they're not interested in those players anymore, which would then make them teams drop the price.
Bro, do you know how much you have to do due diligence before you do a bid? You don't do a smokescreen bid, especially when you know it could get accepted.
Not if they knew it would get denied.
No, you don't do a smokescreen bid. I'm sorry. This is not friggin' FIFA Pro Clubs where you're trying to get a low ball on the card.
I never said there's nothing to do with FIFA
real
Pro
quick.
Or FIFA Ultimate Team, whatever.
To the guys in the comments.
Let me just say one thing to this comment. Fabrizio Romano is quoted as Fabrizio Romano. No one quotes Fabrizio Romano as Italian newspaper, okay? Or no one quotes him as the Italian journalist. They quote his name. His name's got clout, okay? What they're quoting is Corriere dello Sport. What the hell do Corriere dello Sport have to do with Bayern Munich? I'm sorry.
Egal, Corriere dello Sport are one of the worst journalists for English news.
Sun. Yeah.
For English news, they're awful.
Someone said to me the other day, I'm like the Sun because I put because I put Van de Beek and Arsenal together. I'm like, I just tell you the news. If you don't like
just to address two comments as well.
the sources and everything is in the comment section in the video. If you want to check the description of the video, you can actually see my sources and what I'm talking about. I don't just make up bullshit. Anyways,
can I just address a few comments real quick? So to the people saying that I'm wrong in terms of his defensive abilities or whatever else, well, I'm not. And the reason why is because I'm quoting a Belgian analyst who works for one of the Belgian Pro League teams who's analysed Lokonga. So if you want to call him a liar, call me a liar. But I'm just quoting what he said. So
love and respect to everybody, but I'm gonna end it right here. Everyone, I want Lokonga. I want to ask you guys. You guys
everybody should want him.
Yes or no? Because I got 1 minute before I got to start the watch along.
I say yes.
I'll take him.
Yeah.
If you don't want him, then you've got something wrong with you. Seriously, for 15 million, 17 million pound, he's quality, absolutely quality.
No, but everyone could have a different reason. No, I agree.
He's as well. Dizzy said a great comment. He's an understudy to Partey, not his partner. He is the new Partey. He cannot partner him. So Partey's a great guy to be an understudy to, I guess. So. Yeah, that's it.
Is seen as an understudy to Partey, not as a partner. There you go. Yo, bro, I'm taking that. Anyways, next.
Let's go for it, man. I'll take everyone's word on the panel. So, yeah, let's go for him. Let's get it done.
There you go. Lokonga, the guy, the myth, the man, the legend. He's gonna do his thing, and you know what? Hopefully he comes and he balls out. Hopefully he balls out when he comes here, right? But yo, big up to everybody. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Come stay tuned and watch the watch along with us. Is gonna be right after this. After I go grab a quick little bite to eat or something. I might not even do that, but yeah. Anyways, we're here. You know what it is? Le Bleu. See, it's the Euros. We're out here.